What up YouTube? It's the Ways and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. Not just any video though. Today we're doing the monochromatic look part 3, or should I say episode 3, and we're doing all pinks. I am really enjoying these videos. We've done yellow, we've done purple, and now we're doing pink. So I cannot wait to see what we create with this monochromatic look. If you don't know what monochromatic is like pink on pink on pink, or yellow on yellow on yellow, or orange on orange on orange. Like your eyes match your lips, match your cheeks, and just make it a simple look so it doesn't have to be too complex and whatnot, but everything just flows together. Hence the pink shirt. So during the intro, if you're not part of the fam gang, go ahead and subscribe. If you are part of the fam, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. And let's get into this look. Lego. Okay, so this is a monochromatic look. So everything we're gonna do is color. I've already done my base, and let me catch you up on what I've done because I'm really feeling this vibe. I did use a different primer with this foundation that I have been loving. So I went in with my Bobbi Brown vitamin rich face base. So before, when I've tried this, I just felt like it was really heavy, and I think it's because I use a moisturizer and then I use this as a primer. But this is actually a moisturizer and a primer in one, and I actually like how it feels today. I feel hydrated and I feel moisturized, and it's smooth enough for a primer. So we'll see how it lasts and how these fine lines appear with this foundation. But this is what I went into today. For my brows, I went in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 4.5. I cleaned up my brows, used this eyeshadow base, and as a concealer, my Danessa Myricks Vision Cream, and this is in N07. Love this product. Little bit goes a long way, and I think that it's going to set everything very nicely. I did use a sponge today, which I don't normally do, except on a vibe, right? But so my foundation, which I am totally obsessed with, but this is the first time I used it with a sponge. If you've been watching some of my previous videos, I've like talked about I got samples, I've been trying it, and I tried it for a minute, but I did buy the full size, and I've used the full size multiple times. It is by Chanel, and is the Le Beige. I don't know all this other stuff, but it's a healthy glow foundation. Long wear healthy glow foundation, and y'all, I'm obsessed. And when I say I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. And this is a B110. If I can use this every time to do my makeup, I will. But obviously I want to use other things in my collection because I have a bigger collection and I just don't want things to go to waste. But this is my newest foundation that I am obsessed with. It just gives a nice healthy glow, evens out the skin. It is lightweight. It is more of a light to medium coverage. Can't really get full, but it is beautiful. But today is the first time I used it with a sponge, and it's still pretty. It's still really cute and glowy. It is glowy. So I did put a little powder on in my T-zone. I haven't set all over my face yet, but I really do think I enjoy it more with a brush. But I'm still testing it in that aspect, but I think a brush is my form of method for this foundation. And let me say, I know this video is not about this foundation, but I went into purchase the Chanel with the balls, the little beads. They have two different types, I think a tint and then another one. And when I tested out the textures, I wasn't feeling it. And then I tried this one on and I was like, yes. And I'm not a matte girly. They have a matte one too, but this, fantastic. Pricey, but fantastic for me. So, and then I went in with a little bit of powder. I did pick this powder up during the Sephora savings event. It is the new Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Press a powder. Looks like this. Don't want to blind you too much. It is like a little compact, and I got the color translucent tan. So I use this around my T-zone just to set. I'm hoping that this is my first time using it. I feel like it mattifies, but it also blurs, but it's not overly matte because I am not a matte person. So I was a little nervous by purchasing this product, but we're testing it out. I'm hoping it's a lot like my Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, let me bring you a little closer because we're going to start on the eye look of first. So I picked up this palette recently. It was on sale. And I was like, I never got it because I was like, I don't know. Everybody says it's like one of their favorite palettes from this brand. And I was just like, I don't know. But they had a sale a while back. And I said, okay, I'll buy it on a sale because it's Natasha Denona Retro palette. I did buy the Retro Glam palette. And honestly, I love it. A lot of people aren't feeling it. But I love greens, pastel-y type of vibes. It's just... taupey, okay? It just surprised me, and I really, really enjoy that palette. I do have a video up on that palette if you're interested in seeing a review on it. I think I did 3 looks. But this is the retro palette where that was inspired from. And as you can tell, it's a very, very... Maybe I should have did this a monochromatic berry look. Very berry. I don't know if the lights are washing me out, but let me show you kind of what this is looking like. Okay, you have some deeper tones. It's a very pink to me. Very pink to me. So we're going to create a look. I have not used this palette. It looks like we have some cream to powders in here. It looks like I swatched it, but I don't remember swatching Rebellion. Definitely going to use that shade. I love the cream to powders. We're going to keep it very, very pink because this is a monochromatic look. And I'm excited to use this palette because I love Natasha Denona's formula. So I'm going to go ahead and start off. So this is kind of berry. Looking at this palette, the more that I'm looking at it, it's a very berry pink. You know, it's not like the Love palette that has a lot of pink in it. It really does have more berry tones, more mauve tones, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color called Nude Mauve. This one right here. Okay, let's swatch her. Nude Mauve. That looks like a color I really like. Like, not even gonna front. Because it looks kind of taupey mauve. Like, yeah, I like that. So I'm going to go in this rough for 15. And we're going to make sure we have no creases. Because Danessa Myricks Vision Cream can be very, very creamy. And we're just going to pat this in the inner part of the lid here. That is a gorgeous color. Add a little bit more light. Just so I can really see what's going on here. But this is pretty. Like, I could use that shade all over my crease and be very, very happy. When I say these shadows blend out themselves, that's what Natasha Denona does. This is beautiful. Alright, I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit. And then I want to go into this color called Maud. It's like a really light pale pink. It looks pretty white. Let me turn off this light. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty white on camera, but it's very pale. Kind of like a pastel pink, but very, very, very light. I'm building it up a little bit so you can see it. There you go. Okay, sorry about the lighting, not knowing how I'm feeling. I'm going to take the same brush. I'm just going to pop this in the inner corner right here to blend out that shade. And I will go back in and reinforce that shade. But I just want something really bright right here. Because that shade, the first shade, Nude Maud, is so pretty, but it's like... That's just Natasha Denona. Her shadows oxidize. So what you put on is not what you expect. And then once you put it on, you're like, oh, you gave me some depth. Like, look at that. Like, that's overboard. So I'm just softening this up. Cleaned off my brush with my Sigma switch. Going back into new mauve. And reinforcing that color. But I still want a little brightness here in the upper part of the eye. But I don't want ash. Like, I don't want ash at all. Okay, that's kind of where we're at. So then what I want to do, because I want this to look like a highlight, but I don't want it to be too, like, boom, white in your face. Okay, I want to take a color. It's called Amora. It's one of her mattes. These are all one of her normal mattes, okay? Should have called this a mauve look. Should have called, maybe we're switching it up. This is mauve, okay? No. I'm going to use the Refer 01 brush for Amora, okay? And we're just going to drop this like on the lid here. She has cream to powders in here for sure. We're going to take it all the way in the lid, like so. And kind of leaving that negative space on the outside. And kind of moving that up a little bit. With the flat part of the brush. This is the thing about Natasha Denona shadows. Like, you can't underestimate the depth. Because Amora, let me show you. Amora was this shade right here, and that's what we put on our lid. This is nude mod, what we put on the outside. Like, they totally got deeper. So what I want to do is go into Rebellion, which is the cream to powder in this palette. There's a couple, but this is the more pinky mauve shade. And I'm going to use the same brush, the Refer 01. I'm going to clean it off on my Sigma switch. And we're just going to go into that shade. Now with her cream to powders, you kind of have to build them up. So they're not like as oxidizy as her regular mattes. So you can see how soft that looks right there. But that is a gorgeous color. Wow. I'm not a pink fan, but these mauves, and I'm kind of just stamping it around. It doesn't have to be perfect. That color is so pretty. It looks like a red mauve. Like, that is fire. I'm slowly just building this up, but I don't need it too built up. And then I'm going to take the Refer 15 that I had before and just blend. I cleaned it off my brush and just blend, 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 blend. Even if I need to go into that color mod, that light color, and just blend around the edges. Okay. I can't even tell you how much I really enjoy this color Rebellion, which is this outside pinky mauve reddish shade. Like, it is a fire. If I would have known, I probably would have bathed in that color all over my lid. Literally. So pretty. Actually, all three of these colors are really pretty. I feel like I'm losing Amora a little bit, but that's okay because we're going to go with the shimmer. So I think I'm going to go in the color Psychedelic right here, dab in the middle. Let's see what she looks like. Very shiny, kind of iridescent, kind of like a topper. I'm going to take Psychedelic. That's what reminds me of Psychedelic. And I'm just literally going to pat this along the lid and kind of blow it out with my finger. Nothing too major. Oh, that's pretty. Just to give it something and brighten it up. Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty? I just felt like the mattes were matting, and you could have left it totally matte, and this would have been super duper cute. I look good. I'm going to take a little bit up into my brow bone, just like it's living its best life, you guys. Like, it is A really pretty shade. Then what I want to do is I'm going to take that color. I'm going to take my same O1 brush and I'm going to run Rebellion, which was this shade, underneath my lash line because I love it so much. And really just smoke it out. I would use that as a blush. I went in with a little bronzer with my ColourPop Super Shock bronzer, and this was in Dreamy Vacay. Super duper cute. Let's get an inner corner highlight though. For the inner corner highlight, yeah, let's go into the color called Glitz. It's right here in the upper corner here. My lighting might be washing this all out, but this is Glitz. It kind of has some gold to it, which is really pretty, where this shimmer we put on top was more of an iridescent type of purple undertone. So we're just going to drop this color in our inner corner, like so, and down towards the bottom. This is a little bit different texture than I feel like than the other shimmer we used on our lid. A little bit more opaque, where the other one seems more like a topper. So we definitely have to go into my Playing Makeup by Yolanda Blush Bloom palette because I really, like, there's so many tones of pink, but I really want to pick up this mauve tone here. And I think Carnation is it. Actually, I might mix Carnation with Forest Wonder. So I think what we're going to do is take Forest Wonder, this bright baby pink here, and we're just going to, this is a Morphe E4. This is one of my favorite brushes for blush. And we're just going to pat it right in the front here. Right in the front. Just a hit. I'm slowly going to build this up and bring this in. I've been really liking the blush trend here. Before I really like it up, but I think I've been liking it here, which is cute. Then I'm going to take the color Carnation, which is a very pigmented, okay, right here. Do I want that or Tulip? Yeah, Carnation, a dab. Okay, like you can see how much I picked up on the brush. I'm going to stamp it off and I'm going to slightly build that up on the outside. So we have a little bit of a gradient effect. Very, very pigmented. That's why I like this brush, because it just like slowly, you can slowly build up by just patting. I'm not swiping. I'm just building that up. So cute. I'm going to go back into, clean the Forest Wonder, the light pink. You see? Putting more, but gonna tap it off and just slowly build that as a gradient. Cute. Alright. Let me spray our face. We're gonna go in with our Nimya spray. Stuff smells good. I forget how good it smells. Okay. Let me pull out a highlighter. I'm going to put on my mascara and we'll do the highlighter and the lips together. Yes. So this is where we're at. I went ahead and put on some mascara. I put on my Lash Adult Mascara by Lancome. It is on its last leg, y'all. For sure. And then I also took this Charlotte Tilbury liner in Pillow Talk I bought a while ago, and it's on there. I just put on my top lash line. It's kind of hard to see. I think it needs to live its best life by itself without anything else. So definitely gonna play with that. Just kind of like fixing my blush a little bit. A little bit of powder. Make everything kind of like just blended. Okay, I want to go into this Wonder Glow Beauty Light Wand High Blush in Pinkgasm by Charlotte Tilbury. It's like a pink cream color. It could be a blush, but I'm going to use it as a highlighter. We're just going to drop it here and see what it do. I have used it before, but let's just see if it can give us a glow. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and just kind of blend this out. That is really pretty. wow. These are fantastic. I love the other color I have. Forgot what it's called, but this one I was like, I don't know, but this looks good. It's just blending into the blush. It's not lifting any makeup. That looks so pretty. You can't really tell it's like super duper pink or anything. Like a duochrome pinky type of glow. But I think it's cute. I'm going to throw that there like that. Was that a mistake? Kind of rub it along my nose like that. Like a blush light. Ooh. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. So for my lips, I mean, I probably should just go into like a gloss. But I still want to give you a little pinky mauve. So I'm going to take this color Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. I have a little mini. I have a couple of these. And it's not my cup of tea. What we're going to do is put it right in the middle. Not all like lined up or anything. I don't know if you guys have ever seen where people do the red in the middle of the lips and do like a gloss over it, but that's kind of what we're going to do. So let me get a gloss. I've really been enjoying my lip gloss from Lunar Beauty. This one is in Soul from the Moonshroom collection. We kind of want the pink to pop in the middle and glossier on the edges. A clear gloss would have been nice too, but this gives us a little bit something extra. I'm going to clean off my blush brush and just kind of soften my blush. Take a little bit of powder and just soften this all up. This is the Hourglass powder. I think I really like this, like, because it's not super duper mattifying, but it is blurring, which I didn't really set my whole face or anything. But just to take down my blush a little bit and kind of set. Okay. Okay. Yes. So this is the final look, doing all mauve pink monochromatic look. I really like it. I'm really excited. The thing that surprised me the most is definitely the eyeshadow palette, because it wasn't something that I originally picked up and everybody was like, retro palette. The retro Natasha Denona palette is it. So everybody was saying, and I was like, but it's pink. But it's pink. But I really, really enjoyed it. I love that color, Rebellion. I like Psychedelic. I love all the mattes that we use. I think it's really pretty. I cannot wait to play with this palette again, as there are some taupey shades in here. Another thing about Natasha Denona palettes, if you don't know, is you can take out the back. And I cannot wait to mix and mash these colors with other colors in my collection. So that was the main reason I picked it up on sale. But now that I've tried it, I'm like, okay, pink mauve tones, feeling that. But I'm really excited about this look. If you're feeling the vibe of this look, definitely drop me some pink hearts, okay, in the comments, and let me know what you think of this look, this monochromatic vibe. The highlighter, fire, okay. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really appreciate it. If you're not part of the Fam Gang and you enjoyed this video, then definitely subscribe. Give us a huge thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you can be updated every time I load a new video. Remember, there's only one way to do your makeup, and that is your way. And today we went monochromatic pink, okay? Our way. Or I should say my way, okay? So we'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.